Hello, fifth graders. I'm here today to read chapter 17 in When the Sea Turned to Silver. Who is dead? Yashan asked, handing her his handkerchief. The woman wiped her tear and closed her eyes, as if she could not bear to see land around her. After a moment, she raised her head. My husband, she said softly. I am Lady Meng, and my husband has been away on the king's business for more than a year. 4 days ago, I had an overwhelming feeling something terrible had happened, and finally, I could not stand it. I was on my way to the city of bright moonlight to find out when Bei Ma threw me. Snowflakes dropped onto the embroidery, but Lady Meng did not bother to brush them away. Instead, her fingers stroked the smooth threads of a crimson butterfly Pin Mei hadn't noticed before. I knew when he left he was in danger, the woman continued. She was looking out into the empty sky, and Pin Mei knew she had forgotten about them. I sewed a dragon shirt to protect him, leaving in my needle, but even then I knew it would not be enough. He laughed and said he would return to me with the flight of the first butterfly. Her words dripped into the cold air, and while she seemed awash in sadness, she did not shed another tear. Instead, as if suddenly waking, she looked at them. Well, my young friends, Pin Mei and... Lady Meng looked sharply at Yashan, as if trying to remember him. He gazed back at her, his face as blank as uncarved stone. Yashan, Pin Mei said, slightly confused. Lady Meng smiled and returned the handkerchief. Where are you going, and why? She asked. We're going to the city of bright moonlight, too, Yashan said, and told Lady Meng the reason for their travels. For the dragon's pearl, Lady Meng said after Yashan had finished, you'll have to see King KJ. He is the king of the city of bright moonlight. It was he who asked my husband for help. What did he need help with? Yashan asked. King KJ knew the old emperor would soon be overthrown, Lady Meng said, and a new emperor would come to power. New emperors usually execute all the old kings and replace them. King KJ wanted my husband's advice so he and the city could survive. The king must have trusted your husband a lot, Yashan said. Yes, they were very good friends, Lady Meng said. That is why I have questions for him. What will you ask him? Yashan said. Pin Mei continued to marvel at his boldness. He could be talking to a farmer or an emperor, Pin Mei thought, remembering Yashan's unbowed head the night the hut burned, and it wouldn't matter. However, while Lady Meng's eyes flashed with sudden anger, it was not from Yashan's impertinence. I want to know how my husband died, she said. Will it make a difference? Yashan asked with surprising gentleness. Lady Meng flushed and bowed her head. Perhaps not, she said softly, but I still need to know. Pin Mei looked at Lady Meng, shimmering with finery like a queen. To get the dragon's pearl, they would have to ask to see the king, which Pin Mei suspected would result in mocking laughter. Lady Meng, however, would be invited immediately. Maybe Lady Meng could bring them. Should she ask? No, she wouldn't dare. But Ama's bracelet gently pressed on Pin Mei's wrist with the weight of a loving hand. Pin Mei took a deep breath. Maybe? Since we all need to see the king, Pin Mei said hesitantly, maybe we could all go together? Pin Mei's face flushed to the same color as Yashan's hat. That is a good idea, Lady Meng said. Bei Ma can bring us. Your horse? Yashan said. But he ran... A nicker sounded, and Yashan and Pin Mei swung around. There, like a white jade statue in the snow mist, was Bei Ma, Lady Meng's horse. All right, that's it for today. Hope everyone's doing well. Bye, guys.